Uh, Hello everyone. The stream should be working, hopefully. I very much hope that it is. Um, Yar. Okay. So, man, I really need to, move some stuff into my office at some point. All these item frames are just empty and the chest is empty. I really need to hire a decorator or something. But decorators are expensive. Yeah, that's probably what I need to do. All I even have in this room's a clock. And like one flower. Yeah. Yeah. That shouldn't be too big of a problem, though. Oh, hey.
Sheep are gonna take over the world! Sheep are gonna take over the world, Henry!
What are you talking about?
Been in front of our eyes this whole time!
What? What?
Hi, Henry, what's up?
Not much. I've just been chilling in my office thinking about the fact that I might need to hire a decorator. What's up with you?
Uh, I don't remember. Huh.
You're not usually forgetful.
I know. No. Huh. Huh.
I mean, why did you come in here ranting about sheep?
Sheep?
You came
What
in
about
here
sheep?
saying something about sheep.
Sheep.
This is...
Huh.
This is... Huh. How did this happen?
Huh.
How...
Eh?
You're just not acting normal. Did you go to a bar?
No.
Then why are you...
I'm underage.
Huh. Wait, turn around. Who's that?
I knew when I handed this place to somebody, they would decorate it quite nicely. Like what you've done with the place.
Thanks.
Hello?
Who are you?
Henry. I don't know this.
And Conzilla, nice to meet you.
Oh,
Con.
nice to meet you. This is Henry.
Con? Wait a minute. Legendary mentioned this. I remember.
I think...
Huh?
Were you
Yeah,
the guy that
yeah.
built this place, like, before... Like, I showed up and this place seemed pretty abandoned, so I just kind of, you know, took over and started working on it. Were you the guy that built
I
this
did
place?
build this. Yeah, I built this place, and it wasn't abandoned. It was actually left for you. A good business is one of the next one's coming to take its place. And I figured leaving this place in the capable hands of somebody whilst I went and figured out some business would be wise.
Yeah. What have you been up to for the last... while?
That's not important as of now. But
Alright.
what is important is a deal I have for you.
I'm listening.
I've noticed that the factory's production is rather low, and some of the farms seem to be not making the noises that they're supposed to. I'll keep the farms up and running to tip-top shape, and continue to build more for you, and possibly even let you know of some that you didn't even know existed. And in exchange, we split the proceeds of what this farm makes, and I get to hang out around here.
That seems like a good trade to me.
Done deal. Now, care to show me around? It's been a while.
Sure. Yeah, I guess this place has changed a lot, huh?
Yeah.
'Cause-
This house is new.
yeah, this is my, new office. It was built very recently, that's why it's not fully furnished yet. I kind of just put that there.
You could see I was not a man of furnishing myself.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess I'll, yeah, show you around town a bit. Yeah, I think I also set up an enchanting room over here.
I remember this room. So many war crimes.
Huh?
What? Crimes?
Crimes.
Crime.
Not
Like-
cries, not CRY, CRIME.
Crime.
Not a whole lot's happened over
Yes.
here, except for the fact that like half the place is for sale now.
Oh. Which half?
Henry owns half the town.
The half that have signs on them saying they're for sale.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
I
And
just
I
didn't
know-
have it in me to manage all of them at once, you know.
Fair. Figured at some point they'd get sold off. This place earned me little to no money.
Yeah, a lot of stuff's. I think a lot of renovations have been made in here, actually.
Ah, the good old Kolb. The main.
Kolb.
Actually, let me check on something really quickly. Where is it? There it is. Ooh, good for biz. Profit.
Hmm?
Monster farm in here. I built it.
Oh.
Wasn't very efficient, but it worked.
Has this place changed much since you were here? I think it has.
Not these bottom floors. Not from what I can tell.
We.
That. Glad to see the card game's still up.
Yeah.
Anybody still playing it?
I haven't had anyone to play. It seemed cool, but I haven't had anyone to play it against.
Mm,
Maybe we should get some people.
at some
Woo,
point.
games. I love games.
I don't exactly know what this floor is supposed to be. It's rather unfinished.
The sheep that are gonna take over the world one day.
What?
Are you okay?
I don't think so.
I hit my head.
How did you hit your head again?
When did I hit my head?
Oh wait, yeah, no. Must have been dusk that one time. Yeah, that explains it.
Why don't you use a totem? Those things are relatively good at.
I gave her
Injuries.
totems, but I don't think she used them.
Why not?
Actually, I lost them. I don't remember how.
How do you not remember losing?
I live over here.
something?
I don't know.
Hmm. Nice. Hold
Yeah.
up, I actually have something for this here. Use this. It's a lightweight totem. It's hard to lose because it's hard to draw.
Shiny.
Yeah, that'll help. I tried to give her a
It was
totem
fine,
before,
yeah.
but she said it was too heavy.
They are heavy.
It's they're barely 20 pounds.
I think you've been up the roof. There's Legendary's office over there, and then there's the roof up here. I think you've been up here, right?
Yes, I built this sign actually. A lot of this was built by me.
Oh, nice. Hey,
Ooh.
do you remember the I think they used to call it the Citadel, that place?
That place, that was something. Not a fan of them.
We're currently turning that place into a subway. We're not done yet, but we're in the process. Just playing-
Citadel, right? They did nothing to help
away.
the server.
Hmm.
Nothing but a bunch of instigators.
Let's see what's down here. There's a few other things I think people have been working on, like the arena's finished now. There's an amusement park.
I
The
jumped.
amusement park's been there for a while. Not very good amusement park, but it's been there.
Let's see.
Funny roof. I jump.
What?
Whee!
I don't recommend wasting that totem instantly. Those aren't easy to come by.
I'm fine.
How? I don't need
that.
that.
Magic
all
of the
damage
higher
things.
powers.
At this point, I don't see the reason in asking why anymore. Nobody would give me a half reasonable answer.
For
It
why
hurts.
what?
Several things that have happened on this server.
I don't know either.
No one gives us clear answers.
While you were gone, there was a war, even. Like,
That
Yep.
seems about right. Alright.
Yep.
Place would tear itself apart at some point. I just figured I'd be the one doing it.
yeah,
Eh?
yeah, a man died in that war. But, you know.
Which man?
Tackle
The
guy that
through
lived,
his
the guy that used to
soul.
live here.
Apocalypse, he owed me plenty.
He apparently he was possessed by some kind of, like, deity of betrayal or something, so we had to kill him.
Yes,
Jackal.
yes. He was a very useful business partner.
Oh.
Has anyone looted his house yet?
I don't think.
No. We don't touch what's inside his house since it's his house.
Looks like somebody's beat me to the punch. There's nothing too valuable left here.
The generator's
Yeah,
still
you gotta-
broken. At some point I'm gonna maybe fix it.
Ah, the generator. Thing that sparked all of this.
I have some plans for probably fixing this up and using it to power my lab. That I'm gonna build.
Lab.
Ooh, using it as an actual generator, not a device of travel. Interesting.
Device of travel?
Yes, we can get into the nitty-gritty of the details later, but yes.
Let's see, this is something that's still in the works. It's not
5D?
It's in the works. It's a project primarily run by RC. I'm not really supposed to talk about it exactly. He wants it a little bit hush-hush for the time being.
That man couldn't get anything done.
Yeah.
Have you seen him try to tie his? He ties them together.
He did help. He did help with getting rid of Jackal, actually, though. But yeah.
I'm assuming via not the most ideal method.
Via summoning Grim and then just getting rid of his life.
Yes, summoning his boss to do his dirty work seems about.
Have you seen this place before?
Yes, when I was dead for a while, I came by. Tormented a couple of
you were dead for a while?
Yeah, being dead is not all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I mean, I'm still dead. I'm still actively dead.
I do not envy that. Being dead was a nightmare.
It's not too bad when you still have a physical form.
Even if you don't, not having a physical form was supposed to be the fun bit. Being able to walk through the walls, spook those who weren't anticipating. Being invisible was fun though. Not too many problems with being invisible.
Let's see. Yeah, there's the arena.
Better than whenever I fought in it.
How'd that go?
I nearly killed a man. He was a work of art.
What just happened?
Are you okay, Ann? You okay?
Uh-huh.
You seem to be having a problem.
I zoned out and the creepy green man blew me up. Sorry, the higher powers was responding to a message.
Oh yeah, cool.
I will question you on the logistics of a lot of this later, but as of now, I don't need to know
I was
this.
told you made this map. It hasn't been updated.
Yes, it hasn't.
Map.
It's an artifact at this point.
Oh yeah, also the amphitheater kind of exploded.
Yeah, it's fine. We don't know how.
The city's not even here.
The city?
The city.
Maybe.
What city?
Yeah, it's a little working project I had done whilst I was gone.
Let's see. I think he hasn't been around much, but Gummy's done some renovations since you left.
What renovations?
Why don't you come over here and take a look?
That little... That's a problem I shall address in the future.
What is?
That cactus farm.
Something against cactuses?
No, something against Gummy.
Oh.
A man does not trifle with another man's things, then copies him.
That place over there is still in disrepair. Nobody's touched it in a while.
The wizard. He was a fun one.
Look at the map.
Yeah, I haven't seen him.
That is my doing. You won't be seeing him. He's either dead or millions of blocks away, and there is no in between.
There's something
And
funny with this.
and apparently Zeph put that up there at some point.
The pyramid. I don't even know what that's for.
Yeah, neither do I. Beats me. Yeah, things have been interesting around here lately. Kind of surprised as many people are alive as they are, given recent events.
Because that not many of them died in my trap. But
What?
have y'all not seen the box?
I think I've been there a couple of times.
Yeah, Legendary told me you did some silly things and you tried to kill everybody.
Ooh, silly's the wrong
What's that
word.
about?
Silly's the wrong word.
Oh. So this map is silly.
Why exactly did you try and kill everybody?
A long story, but a job's a job, and I do not like to overpromise and underdeliver.
So you still plan to kill everybody?
Not as of now. I found loopholes around it. Bureaucracy is fun.
Well,
Well, don't give me a reason to kill you then.
I don't
So you
think
can
I
keep in
ever.
mind, I can't really die, so I wouldn't recommend trying.
And I have
We get
deals with
scared.
higher beings that bring me back.
I, in
Fungus
theory,
Man
should have
is-
died like 5 times fighting Jackal, but I just kind of said no.
The
Fun part
fungus
about
man
being
keeps
dead.
me alive. Yeah, being dead's always fun when it comes to dying again, but a fungus man I'm too useful to.
Fungus Man?
Fun guy?
I've heard a bit about
Oh,
him.
do not utter that demon's name.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please don't kill me.
That's not a reason to kill you. I don't kill via mistakes. I kill on repeating mistakes.
Oh.
So you don't like that guy very much.
No, he owns a decent portion of my soul.
I haven't met him.
Don't make a deal with him if you're not ready to give up your very being.
I do.
And you're
I
very
did
good.
somehow
I
end up
bad
with
guy,
inherit from rooting through that old tower. I did somehow inherit some kind of item that apparently calls him, but I have never had reason to use it.
If you wish to call him, then have someone else do your bidding. Have them sell your souls and not you. A businessman won't. I will not let another businessman to make my mistake. But yes, the city. You had wanted to see it.
Yes.
Follow me. There it is.
When did you have time to build this?
How did you not
a
notice?
man can get a lot done in 2 hours. She should see what I can do in 3.
I mean, Henry made a flotato thing. He made a ship fly. It was fun.
Yes,
I
I'm
did
working
do
on
that.
it.
Remember though.
Yes, I'm working on a bar as of
Get it.
now. I'm
Oh,
one
gosh,
for the
wait.
occasional drink.
No.
Oh, that's convenient.
I'm sorry. Did you say bar? No. Wait,
Yes.
Henry, please. Henry, no. Henry,
Fellow
no.
alcoholic?
Occasionally,
Henry.
when a,
Henry, bad
it's a
Henry.
good, it's a
Henry.
good way to get
No,
less
Henry.
mad sometimes when I get frustrated at those around me. It's a good way to
No,
Yes.
Henry.
blow off some
No,
steam.
Henry.
Indeed.
Last time I
No
went to a bar,
alcohol.
I ended up accidentally inventing a portal to a potato dimension. But you know that was a fun time.
I was there. It was fun.
First interdimensional portal?
Oh no, I've
Nah.
invented several portals actually. That's how I got here. I had to get away from that pitchfork mob, so I just invented a portal to not that place, and I ended up in this town.
Ah.
Yeah.
That wasn't my
Sounds
first
like a
portal either. I've had to portal out of a lot of towns where people tried to stab me with pitchforks, actually.
Luckily, pitchforks don't exist as commonly here. There's
The
several
combination
dimensions.
of being undead and being really good at technology led a lot of people to think I was some kind of a monster or a witch. Not great.
Yes. I've been run out of several dimensions myself. Pitchforks are significantly more common in some dimensions than others. It's terrifying to see what a crowd can do with a bunch of tridents.
Yeah, it was worse. It was worse back in the day. I mean, I've been around a long time. I remember the witch hunts back in the day.
Yeah, some dimensions still have those going on. Those are terrifying.
Yeah.
Interdimensional travelers are warned not to go there. Well,
Yeah.
luckily, it can't be traveled
You
to.
see some bad things when you've been alive for as long as I have, you know?
Yeah, I've been around since it was 2 or 300. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm about 250 myself.
Hmm.
Ah,
Kind of stop aging once you're not alive anymore.
Yes,
you
yeah.
guys are old.
Oh no, I'm far older than you can imagine.
Eh,
2 or 300 BC was my first mission.
Oh.
I am
he's old.
I am rather old.
I'm not.
I figured not too many older people get concussed. Not to that degree, at
Yeah, this
least.
must have been Dusk's doing, I remember now.
You do? What happened? I don't
That's
really
the new
remember what happened.
name.
Oh yeah, he lives in a mansion off in the woods. It's kind of far from here. But,
Yes.
do you not remember Kyoku? Dusk got,
I
he got
I
pushed out
remember
of a
he-
window in the middle of the night
Uh-huh.
during the masquerade, and then he kind of
Huh?
tried to kill everybody.
Uh-huh. And I think you said he made me pass out and stuff. And then I woke up again, but I
I
don't
think I
exactly
saw him
remember what.
fling you against a tree or something.
Yeah, then like he like just ran off into the night, and then me and you had a chat with I don't know their name, but it was with Legendary and the other thingy.
Yeah, it went rather
And I don't
well,
remember
actually.
much of it.
You
Yeah, I know. I
mean
remember it went well.
Hmm?
I got
do you mean M?
it.
That's what that
M.
being is called? The other one?
That's what I've been informed of.
Yes, we had a chat the other day, actually. You've met?
I have met. They are a large portion of the reason I'm still alive to this day. I owe them quite a
Is
lot of
that a good
favors.
thing?
Might be good.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
concerns that whatever this being was that was stalking everyone had designs on killing everyone or something, but I no longer believe that after having had a chat.
Why
Yeah.
would they want to kill perfectly good business opportunities?
It's funny how little Legendary seems to know about what's going on in her own head.
Yes, it's rather comedic to Larry struggle with her own self-identity. It's every so often
She
fun.
didn't react very well when I told her that she was probably possessed.
Yes, I was asked by him to
Yeah.
not inform Legendary, for it was not the right time to be that of which someone is living inside of their head.
I said that before I had actually managed to actually have a talk with him, at least not knowingly.
Henry isn't
Yes.
too good with
Mm.
Isn't too good with who?
people in
I just
general.
tend to prefer to be rather blunt about things a lot of the time.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's an issue sometimes.
She also didn't take it very
Oh.
well when I said the apocalypse was dead.
No. Yeah, you weren't really nice
Hey.
about that either, so.
Apocalypse had it coming to him. He didn't have anything too useful to offer.
Yeah, no, he
so-
hit me in the head with an
Oh.
axe just because I refused to build him an orbital cannon.
Well, that wasn't him.
Uh.
That was.
And I decided that that meant he needed to be gotten rid of, so I did so.
So I put in his place a long time ago when it came to me.
That was Jackal. That wasn't him. He was sleeping.
Here, I have
Yeah.
something I believe I can fix that headache of yours.
Eh.
Oh,
Alchemy is something I studied quite a while ago.
interesting.
Let's see. There you are.
Ah.
Where are you? Drink this. It should help.
You know, there haven't been a lot of
Whoa.
people around lately.
But I'm not her. I don't. I
Trust
You
me.
clearly
I
are
only
hurt.
heard
Just
them.
drink that.
Trust me, it'll
A
help.
little bit of brain damage is not that big of an issue. It'll heal eventually.
Sadly, it won't. That potion is, even if it will, that potion will speed up the process by several days.
Okay.
Let's see, I think I can pull, let me see, there we are. There's an apple.
Just
I
drink.
think I
Do you
can,
want it?
Why are you trying to give that to me?
Maybe it'll give you normal skin.
I don't want that, and
Come
it
here.
also won't work.
Come here. Come here.
You think
If
nobody's
you
tried to
believe hard
throw a
enough,
splash
it
potion
might.
of healing at me before? It doesn't work like that.
throwing a splash
Believe
potion of
hard
healing.
enough, it might.
You can't heal death.
You just gotta believe, Henry.
Excuse, where'd you go? Stop maneuvering. Here, eat that as well. If you eat that and drink that, you should be fine.
Okay.
Feeling better?
A little, yeah. Yay!
There we are. That's good. It's not as good as the variant. The enchanted variant would have cured it near instantly, but those are too expensive to waste on a simple head wound.
Fair.
He's the concussion. Hehe. The doctor said it was major. Not really sure what that means, but I know it's not that.
Luckily, that concoction and the apple I gave you should make it should have brought it down to at least a minor.
Yeah.
Yay!
We really need to make sure Dusk doesn't go getting pushed out of any more windows.
Oh yeah, that's
Simple solution, we
headed a
remove the
little
windows.
too.
Simple
Well,
solution,
then-
just
Yeah, I
remove the
almost
windows.
had to fight him, but he had the sense not to try that.
Wise.
It's a
Ooh.
silly man.
What do you have
A
for
silly
sale?
man.
Nothing of use. His leads in leather are more valuable than his life.
Yeah. Suppose that they are. I wonder what Legendary is going to think of you being back in town.
I'm unaware.
Because you tried to kill her, didn't you?
Yes, but I don't believe she cared all that much.
Surprising.
You'd be surprised how little someone cares about their own life almost being taken.
Nobody in this town makes a whole lot of sense.
Indeed.
So if you've met him, I guess you must also know a fair bit about the strange happenings in this town.
Yes, I'm a decent portion of happenings in this town.
Because I spent a fair bit of time looking into those things before I realized what was going on.
Yes, they are. Pardon me. Interesting.
It was jarring to notice that somebody seemed to be stalking everyone.
Yes, that's partially my fault, as being dead seems to have made it really annoying to keep an eye on people. I had M do it for me, and in exchange I owe her a favor.
Think anything bad will come of that?
I would believe not, but if it does, then I can take it. Worst comes to, there's nothing that she can require of me that I haven't already given away.
Unless you're asked to kill someone, that might be a problem.
Depends on who, depends on why, and depends on when. I'm not a stranger to murder.
Finally, someone else in this town realizes that sometimes violence is the answer.
Yes, It's a rather effective one, too.
Yes.
Oh no! Oh,
Is she going to be okay?
Probably.
I just witnessed man die.
What's wrong now?
No, not again. Oh, not again. I just witnessed another man die in front of me.
I
Oh
believe you are
no.
What's the problem? Do you need somebody to pay for your dry cleaning or something?
Henry! Henry! He just killed a man!
Who?
Han! Killed the funny man with the llamas!
You just realized this?
No! I saw it in front of my eyes!
That happened like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that was a
How is
strangely delayed reaction.
No! I was sitting in shock! Also, I still have a concussion, dummy! What do you want from me? The guy is dead! You could have just asked him to get something better. You didn't have to kill him. This is the second
Leather-
time
I
this
think
has
you've
happened.
upset the little bean con.
This is the second time. The first time
Not
was
in time.
Alpacalypse. And he's dead. And now the funny guy with the big nose is dead too.
You do realize we have dozens of them enslaved downstairs, correct?
Slaves?
Are they getting paid? No. Are they giving me things? Yes. Therefore,
They're
they
getting
are
paid
Oh,
in
enslaved.
melons,
isn't that a-
technically, but yeah.
Yes.
Isn't that slavery like illegal?
Only in not
Not
in
here.
these grounds. Yeah.
Not
These grounds have
here.
these grounds have the proper paperwork to be separate from just about anywhere.
Oh yes, paperwork.
What is going on? You can't even think anymore. What is... Oh, no.
There's some underneath my old house as well, and there's, I believe, about a dozen.
Why do you guys just keep slaves in your basement?
You've
Yeah, keep-
literally been down the factory pit before and you never said anything.
I don't remember.
Why are you overreacting now? Not the first time you saw them in the basement.
And you can't have
I saw
slaves
them
out
in
in the
the
open. It's
basement.
unsightly.
Yeah.
I
Have you all not been down here?
I've been down. We've both been down there several times.
I never really noticed any quote-unquote slaves down here.
Did you not notice the men in the boxes? There's
No.
these guys. There's these guys who farm for me. They don't produce anything, and I can't kill them. Then there's these ones
Oh.
down here. I have slots for about a couple dozen more. I can also layer these.
Where are the ones that... Oh wait, I never read this.
It's
There's
been
more
like
over.
this the entire time that we've been at the factory.
You do realize you're only looking at 4 of them. There's more over here. You do realize this, correct?
I never really went on this floor.
They're just villagers.
Yes,
But
I
they have
kidnapped.
lives.
When did
Yes,
villagers
and-
have rights? I
They don't have
remember
rights.
that.
They have
I
they
do.
to be fair, they do have rights. They have the right to forfeit all of their emeralds when I give them watermelons.
Indeed.
I'll trade. But that's just
My favorite
just
right.
good business.
No, good business is giving me the emeralds for free. For I am supplying them constant safety. They could be the one constantly being tortured in the iron farm.
What? There's an iron
Or they
farm
could be
shop with
outside getting eaten by
tortured
zombies every time the sun sets.
True. And
They're being paid
you
and
look
not
at-
being eaten alive by zombies.
yes, and the farmers get food. I'm sure that they share it with the rest of them.
They they can't even share it with the rest of them. You trapped them.
That sounds like their
They
problem.
can't get out. Oh no. Oh no.
Remind me why this one is allowed at the factory?
Usually, well, during the war, we both sold, we both sold things to both sides of the war during the war. And also, I've never seen an overreaction like this from this one. I think the concussion might be doing some things, but I'm not used to... I'm used to Kyoku being a pacifist, but not to this. But I'm not used to this. This is new. But the concussion's also new. This is the result of the concussion, I believe. She'll probably get better.
Probably. It was the key word I do not enjoy.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die.
What?
If you do die, it's not going to be by my hands. I'm not messing up my business relations.
I specifically have worked to make sure nobody else dies in this town. You're not going to be dying. Why do you think I had that talk with them? I was trying to make sure nobody died.
We had that talk.
Well, yes.
I was there too, even though I don't remember most of it. I remember bits and pieces, and I remember that things were probably going to be okay.
Yeah, and
Yes,
that
they
probably
are.
is a
Everything
key
is
word you
under
have to be
control.
worried for.
Yeah.
Generally,
Anyways.
everything's going as well in this town as it has in a while, I'd say.
Indeed. I'm going to go ahead and continue working upon the tunnel bore, and we'll see how that goes.
I need to figure out how to get the generator working again.
What is your current idea? That thing is relatively advanced tech.
I thought maybe if I hooked the dragon egg into it as a power supply, that I might be able to get some life back in that thing.
You could use it as a conduit, but you couldn't use it as the direct supply. I can help you rebuild that.
Yeah, that might be a good... I get the sense you're good with these things as well, so...
Yes.
Seems like that Alpacalypse guy didn't really know what he was doing when he built the dang thing.
No. He got it to explode, and he almost created an interdimensional rift.
That probably wouldn't have been great.
No, very bad for business.
Let's see how to fix this thing.
But yes, if you funnel energy through the dragon egg and have it then have something funnel out of it, you should be able to get some decent power supply.
It's funny, I found dragon eggs simply... I just ripped up some carpets and then, bam, there was a barrel on the floor and had a dragon egg in it.
Whose office was that in? That sounds like theft on me.
What happened?
I used to have the dragon egg. It was on display in the shop.
It was in a barrel under the carpet and in the office of, in like the owner's office at the Citadel.
Ah, Darth Snellius. That makes sense. He probably stole it back. He probably stole it from RC after he stole it from me.
And then I took it out of the floor.
Yes. Well, finder's rights, it is yours. I have no need for it. I simply had it for bragging rights. RC believed it belonged to him, and it should not have belonged solely to him.
What is down? Why is there a weird room under the generator? A weird, useless room.
Oh, yes, that was an attempt on my part to make the deep market. That is... What is your Utto?
There's
I'm
a funny
trying to
man
figure out how
covered
this
in
man
gold.
thought that water would be a good enough conduit for this much energy.
Yes, the water would have evaporated via him. That's probably how it actually exploded. He used water as a conduit, and then the water evaporated, making it
I did it!
What did you do?
Yay! I killed a funny man wearing gold.
Mm.
See, Henry, I can protect myself.
Yeah, now you just need to do that more often. But see, that's... You just do that. Anytime anyone threatens you, you just do that to them.
It's not
There's
that
another
hard.
green.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting question, Henry. Are you in the market for a warden?
Don't know exactly what I would do with one.
What would anybody do with a warden? Put it on display, show it around. Make a good, it would make a good, what is it, mascot for the factory.
Oh,
Oh?
Would be kind of funny, but... let's see.
Has anyone even shown you the deep market in your time here?
I think I've been
Yes.
down... I've been down there a few times.
Ah,
Shame it hasn't been active at all.
yes, I was the only one running it. Me and Darth Snail.
everybody's gone.
Hmm.
Most people are, sadly, and most people will.
I wish people came back.
What, do you think
So-
further people are gonna leave?
Or
I
I don't
believe
know,
that that's
wait.
the imminent future.
I wonder how long it's gonna take Legendary to come to grips with the conversation we had the other day.
That is an interesting question.
the
Bouncer's still here. Ah, Bouncer. Yes, he is.
What if,
We could make a fun defense system with the wardens.
Oh?
Yes, we could. It would be most interesting.
What if that could maybe work.
Anyways, I'll be back up there in just a moment.
Think. What if...
funny lab.
Oh, that's...
Pardon me, he has nether stars up? Why is he having them on here?
What?
He has nether stars up there, and that's just very poor design.
Wait. Let me see.
Why?
Do you have more scaffolding?
I have more building blocks. No, they're not scaffolding, but I can get up here. Yeah, he has four nether stars up here. What is he doing? This is... No. This is awful, sir.
Henry,
No, no, no.
This won't possibly do.
No, hold up. We attach these instead to the base.
I was
Yes, yes,
thinking we
yes.
maybe put the dragon egg atop the, we can run some power into this, lamp and then place the dragon egg on top of it. We might be able to run some power.
Ooh, but we wouldn't be able to get the power back. If I figured if we replaced the water with the actual dragon egg, then we'd be able to run it through directly downwards. And if we then took these right here and allowed them to be preventing arcs, that should help.
Water. Able to hold the power of dimensions. Ha.
Yes, truly laughable.
And then he just stuck nether stars in random places like that somehow makes it better.
I believe his intentions were putting something equally as powerful as what he was attempting to create. Well, they're not equally. Something that could channel that much power would allow him to magically be able to do it. It's mistakes that you don't see in professional buildings.
Perhaps we should just use this attempt at the deep market down there as the beginning of the lab and just build down there.
Sounds smart.
Let's see, where exactly to hook the dragon egg into?
We could use the water as a built-in cooling. That would be rather useful. We did something like...
Maybe reroute the water?
We could reroute the water, but we could... let's see. If I
Why
put
are there
this here,
random rails on the ground?
that is an amazing question. We instead do something like, ah, crap. Almost.
Almost, indeed.
It's not quite what I had in mind, but I can
Perhaps
fix
we could
this.
channel the water into the different pillars.
That's a smart idea. I'm gonna go get some blocks.
We could build like maybe a trench for the water to pass through instead of that rail.
Exactly.
Let's see. What if I did like this? Would this make it stop spilling everywhere? Seemingly not.
Sand. There we are.
How do we
A
make
box of sand should allow us to water.
Making some trenches, but yeah, we need some other blocks to route it with. I figured if we funneled it. You think sand is good enough for this?
Sand is a temporary solution. This will eventually be replaced with something significantly stronger, but as of now, sand is what we have.
I can probably dig something better out of one of my shulker boxes.
Oh, most definitely.
Let me see. What do I have laying around?
First off, I have to actually stop this water flow. It's getting rather annoying.
Other stuff. What if we channeled the raw? I have a lot of glass or bamboo planks. Either of those might be better than sand.
Possibly.
What if we routed the water with glass? Made like a glass tube?
Smart.
I have enough glass for that.
We take these out of here then. Stop the disruption of water with this. I do this, break this. Let it properly flow. Break that, and then there we are, back to the flow. Oh, they replaced the ground. Putting this on solid dirt is not too smart either.
I probably ought to make a pipe. Let's see.
Ought to indeed. Route this properly. That's not
What if
sad.
we simply poured the water from under here, like broke this block and made a pipe?
Yes, most efficient.
So let's see. If I were to do this, I can run the water under here.
Would not mind passing me some of the glass.
Yes, here's a bunch. I have a lot.
Thank you.
Why is the water not flowing?
I know why. I can quickly fix that in just a moment.
You have silk touch, right?
Yes, I do.
Need somewhere for the water to go. You must remember that. You seem to be digging this hole. You seem to have actually... Why are you making the hole deeper? Oh, never mind. Simply to put the glass.
And if we simply place a block right there.
This one's accidentally plugged with glass. I'll fix that. Yes. That should work better. Now we can probably put the crystals, like the Nether stars.
Nether stars. I appear to be missing an item frame. Do you happen to have that?
I do not seem to. Did you pick it up, Kyoku?
Yeah.
Do you have an item
An
frame?
item frame.
Mm-mm.
You don't?
No.
Interesting.
Then where'd it go?
Oh, it may have fallen down here. Hold up.
Oh, yes.
Yes, it did. There we are. And there's...
So then where do we put the egg?
We put the egg... Possibly... Has to be in the center column.
Hmm.
Like the egg, as of this moment, is something that we can wait on, because running this through the dirt might not be too smart.
What were you thinking?
Replacing this with something a little bit less conductive. Dirt may not naturally be conductive, but whenever you're running this amount of energy through it, it's not smart to not think of the potentially impossible. Take stone, stone or cobblestone might work quite well. Maybe even deep slate.
We have plenty of those things to fix this with.
Yes, I'll go and grab some deep slate from the factory.
Yes, then we'll see.
I'm actually already on my way.
Yes, then we can fix
Perfect.
this thing up.
And I'll go find a...
Yeah.
This thing's a mess. I can't believe that anyone let him build something this incompetent originally.
Sure, he did
It's
the
a
best
shocker that he
he
didn't
could.
accidentally kill himself.
It is. I've seen many
I think he did.
I've seen many a man die from poor circuitry.
Yeah.
I think he did
Sadly,
the
it
best
is a
he
part
could.
of inventing.
Yes.
Seeing the average man perish from his own foolishness is not an unfamiliar event.
Yes.
Your grunt is not reassuring.
I was gonna turn some of the deep slate into bricks, but the stone cutter is gone from its usual spot.
I have it. I have one on me.
Okay. How many? I just want like a stack or
I don't seem
two.
to have a shovel.
Bring a couple stacks, 3 or 4.
I'll bring 4, just in case.
Yes,
And I am on my way back.
perfect.
We.
Copper is an interesting choice, but I see his logic in it. It will work for now.
Yeah, that was one of the only decent moves that he did make, yes.
Yes.
Guys, I'm sure he tried his best.
Well,
He
his
was
best.
in a rush,
Well, his best would have gotten himself killed.
but he didn't die.
He eventually did, and he should have died a lot sooner.
Oh.
You get
I'm
that deep
truly
slate.
amazed that there wasn't simply a crater in the ground with a mess of just bent copper and deep slate shards in the middle of a crater here. I'm amazed.
Yes, and this is the renovated version. You should have seen the old version.
Oh, it was worse
I
than
think-
this?
It was entirely made of copper.
Well, that's a safety hazard.
Indeed. Entirely made of copper. Even had more lightning rods on it. It was
What
had
did
to
he think he
replace one
could
of
do
them.
with this?
He thought it would make energy. Little did he know that his original design was incredibly close to interdimensional travel. The type I use, actually.
Hmm.
Surprising,
Oh.
nonetheless. Could we get some of that, deep slate Kyoku?
So yeah.
Yes, and now we
Thank
should
you.
be able to fix up this thing. Yes, that ought to be much safer.
Yes. Not nearly as likely to explode. But when you're dealing with this amount of energy, anything could explode for a single neutron not being properly accounted for and in place.
Yes, and
Oh.
business partners exploding is generally rather bad for business.
Indeed. Yes, when done correctly, this should channel enough energy to run just about anything you need.
Yay.
The last piece will just be figuring out what we can plug the egg into.
Yes.
I'm sure we'll find a use for it.
Probably about maybe hooking it up to the lightning rods in some way.
I have an
Oh.
idea. I do have an idea. Let's see. Real question is, do I have enough copper?
I think I have a decent bit of copper somewhere. Find it.
And that's what you always think, and then you go looking for copper, and then it's just magically all gone. It's
And then
funny
when you
like
don't
that.
need it, you find it.
Yes. It's rather predicament.
Not copper. Still not copper. Here is some copper. Oh, I picked it up already. Here, copper. Block of copper, 38 of them.
Thank you, that should be more than enough for the time being. I want to go steal this man's crafting table. Dead man's need it, so why don't we?
Yes. And then we can hook in the egg. What are you doing?
More rails on the outside that we may have to deal with.
Yes, these are rather useless.
And
It's not like this is hooked up to a minecart.
he could have done it with a minecart, and it would have actually been if he did. Found a way to do it, and would have been safer.
What are you doing?
Setting up power nodes lead to these what are they called? These towers that we can use to facilitate that which we can use to
Ah, I
pump
see.
the power into.
Yes.
We remove this lantern, place it with a copper block, get a little bit higher up. And we connect it via the cable.
And then, is your idea to connect cables to the middle and put the egg in the middle?
Yes, that would allow it to To pump energy through via these poles and then shoot it back down via the water, making it to where that it is pumping its own energy into itself and making a near infinite amount of it.
Would we not need to make this tower one higher so that the egg is connected to the cables?
Yes, my apologies. There we are. Well,
So now
all we need is the dragon egg.
we just need to hook up the egg and hope it doesn't somehow explode.
Yes. Come on, connect these to
Oh.
this. There we go.
Didn't explode yet. Do you think we should just put anything on top of it? It's probably fine.
Yes, we don't need any more copper on this. This should work just fine.
Oh.
In the
Why?
future, we can make it look a little bit nicer, but as of now, it should be kicking.
It needs to be working and reasonably safe. It doesn't need to be beautiful.
Fair enough. What are you doing?
Putting the
The deep slate.
bricks down here.
Smart.
Yeah.
Don't need somebody getting killed on my watch. The only reason I ask. Here's your copper back, or rather what's left of it. Decently expensive build, sadly.
Suppose it is.
Yes, worked perfectly.
You have to spend a bit in the name of progress sometimes. Can't complain
Indeed.
too much about it.
Indeed.
Let's see, was it this chest? I don't remember. Maybe I'll just put it in the valuable chest for the time being.
Right.
Then I won't lose it. Maybe that
Indeed.
tunnel bore you said you have can get us some more copper.
Yes, potentially. Has been blown up a couple times. It's from user error.
Should we I guess we should remove the scaffold and the outside rails then.
Yes.
We don't need that rail. It's useless. It's useless rail.
There we are.
Pick up my ender chest. You could probably pick up the stone cutter and that sand shulker box, I guess.
That should be complete.
Yes. Finally, someone that can actually help me get something done around here.
So I
Ouch.
pride myself.
No.
It's not a dig on you. It's
You're a great assistant, but I mean, you're 17. You don't exactly have a lot of scientific experience now, do you? You were a
No,
very
I'm
good
a little
assistant on this
dum-dum.
project, grabbing deep slate for us and helping replace the tubing. It was very useful, but I haven't had
indeed.
a fellow researcher to bounce ideas off of in a good long time.
Yes, same here. Every dimension I travel to is usually full of people who don't like fighting, don't value anything above their own life, and make no progress in the name of science. It's a rather sad void.
I wonder what the others will think when they see the generators running again.
It'll be intriguing.
You think it could be safer if we put glass atop the tubes as well?
Possibly. It's better safe than sorry.
Let me see. Where's that shulker box?
I've got some glass, do not worry.
Okay. That should be a bit safer.
Yes.
Should we surround the central column in glass?
That's the way
It will be. Yeah, no, we should put that. It's fine. You think it's safe to be swimming down the water used as coolant for this?
As long as the coolant isn't electrified, it should be safe, and for you and I, it shouldn't be a problem.
Yes.
Kyoku, on the other hand, I don't think you want cancer at this age.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still working on how to fix that. Haven't managed yet, but it doesn't really matter because, I mean, you can't really get cancer when you're made out of just shadow.
Usually a big help being immortal.
So that'd be great.
There we are. Now everything should be safe. It also deters people from stealing these nether stars. If too many of them are removed, then who knows what would happen.
Nothing good.
Mm.
That's not...
So, what do we do now?
Well, the power's up and running.
I'll give you to work on that, what was it?
Yes, I was going to build a
Lab?
laboratory under here so I could work on my inventions. But I
Yes,
needed
you
this
were
up and
working.
running so I had enough power to accommodate that.
Yes, if y'all wish to go and work on the laboratory, I have many things I need to go and work on.
I am feeling a bit tired. I feel like this might be a good place to call this stream for today, probably. And then
Agreed.
we got the generator working and stuff, so I think I'll probably call the stream here, and then we can just kind of hang out some more. So, well, it's been a good
Yes.
stream. If anyone's
Oh.
watching,